ABC 10 News at 5 starts right now.
An American man arrested at the border entry after 2 of his children were found dead in Mexico. The investigation underway.
Plus, local nurses frustrated and worried. They say that hospitals are short-staffed as COVID cases surge. The effect they say it could have on sick patients. And in-person learning begins for thousands of local students. The emotions they were feeling after returning to campus for the first time in almost 18 months.
ABC 10 News at 5 starts now.
A grim discovery made just south of the U.S.-Mexico border. 2 children, ages 1 and 3, found stabbed to death. And this evening, their father is in custody. Good evening, I'm Lindsay Pena.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. Investigators say the father and his children traveled to Rosarito over the weekend. Our ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo is joining us live with more on the investigation tonight. Laura.
Well, just hours ago, we know that the State Attorney General of Baja California held a press conference where he provided the latest details on this murder investigation. Some of those details are just too graphic to share. What we do know is that this man is in U.S. custody after attempting to re-enter the United States. What you're looking at is video from our reporting partners Televisa of the scene yesterday where the children's bodies were discovered. Now, according to the Attorney General, the bodies of the 2 children, a boy and a girl, ages 1 and 3 years old, were discovered yesterday morning. Officials say the children and their father checked into a Rosarito hotel on Saturday, where he checked in using a California license. The 3 were captured on hotel surveillance video yesterday morning, leaving around 2 in the morning. Now, officials say the man returned to the hotel later that morning around 9 without the kids. The children's bodies were found by employees of a nearby ranch who then reported it to police. Now, those bodies were found about 20 or so miles south of the hotel where they were staying. So again, right now we are still waiting to confirm the identity of this man, but we do know that he is in U.S. custody after attempting to re-enter the country. We have also learned that the FBI Los Angeles is the lead agency on this side of the border, and we are awaiting more information from them any minute now. Reporting live, Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
Those poor children. Laura, thank you so much for the update. And you can follow any new developments surrounding the investigation by downloading our free mobile app. Just go to the App Store and search 10 News.
Now to the latest on the coronavirus. Thousands of local students wrapped up their first day of school today amid the Delta variant surge. All campuses in the Grossmont Union High School District reopened for in-person learning. Our
ABC 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala joins us on this story live from Monte Vista High School, where students were excited to see their friends again.
Hi, Steve and Lindsay. Yeah, those students that we talked to here today tell us they're mostly excited to just finally be back on this campus with their friends for the first time in a really long time, and they're especially thrilled to be done with virtual learning.
They did a little senior assembly today. We all had our masks on, so we were all being safe.
For Brianna Barnes-Willie, being back on campus at Monte Vista High School this year is extra special. It's her senior year, and she didn't want to spend it learning from home behind a computer and missing out on social interactions.
Because I'm more of like a visual learner, I need to be like hands-on, you know. Happy to be back. Thank God, like it's my senior year, so I'm excited to finish off the year strong, you know. Move on to college.
Her mom is just as thrilled.
It's her senior year, so it's a big deal. It's going to be an exciting year for prom and graduation.
Tuesday, the Grossmont Union High School District reopened all of its campuses for in-person learning. After trying out hybrid and blended learning models last school year due to the pandemic, Superintendent Teresa Kemper says the schools are prepared to make sure students are safe.
The masking stayed in place and other protocols rolled back. The work we had to do to get students back in the hybrid model and then to gradually bring them back 1 day, 2 days, then 4 days a week prepared us perfectly for this year because now we're to 5 days.
Kemper says of the district's 20,000 students, about 60 families decided to go with independent studies this school year.
It was very fun, exciting, refreshing to be around everybody, friends, staff, you know.
Full-time in person, we're vaccinated, and we're just ready to get our lives back.
And for those who chose that traditional independent studies model, those students will be learning from home and then they'll check in with a teacher once a week. We're live in Spring Valley. Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.
Mimi, thank you. And with students returning to the classroom, many are wondering how to keep their kids safe at school. A doctor says the best mask for your kid is one that they keep on. If you want to rank them, she says the most protective is an N95 or a cloth or surgical mask together, then a single surgical mask followed by a single cloth mask.
Why is it that what was good enough last year is not good enough now? And I think that that is a very, very understandable frustration. I think that we're all feeling that. I think the Delta virus is moving the goalposts. It's changing the game.
That it is. Dr. Liu also recommends frequent hand washing and sanitizing.
Nurses at Kaiser tell ABC 10 News they're worried. They say they're short-staffed and that's affecting patient safety. They spoke only to Team 10 investigator Melissa Masiha about those concerns.
Exhausting, frustrating, disheartening. That's how 3 nurses at Kaiser described what's happening at their hospital. They didn't want to go on camera for fear of retaliation, but all 3 said they are extremely short-staffed, leading to burnout and concerns about their patients. The nurses said they're so short-staffed, they often don't have a charge nurse who typically oversees a unit. An extra resource nurse who helps when they take breaks is also often not available. One nurse told me it's taxing. We feel like we have no help. Another nurse said because of the nurse deficit, units are working at minimal levels of staffing, which feels very unsafe. A third agreed, 100,000%, it's affecting patient safety. The hospital recently offered incentive pay for those who pick up extra shifts, but the nurses said other hospital systems have offered better benefits and they're already overworked. One said without the appropriate number of staff, anything can go wrong at any minute. Even the smallest thing can turn into a serious problem. In response, a Kaiser spokesperson told me the safety and well-being of our patients and staff is our top priority. However, he said any allegations of insufficient staffing ratios are false. The statement goes on to say Kaiser offers excellent wages and benefits, and employees received bonus payouts of 100% or more. The hospital system is also expanding. In December, Kaiser broke ground on a new hospital in San Marcos with plans for more than 200 patient rooms. One of the nurses said, it's kind of like a slap in the face that you won't hire people, but you're building a hospital. Melissa Masiha, Team 10.
The nurses confirmed they are in the middle of contract negotiations. A union spokesperson said they aren't commenting at this time. And here are the latest numbers on coronavirus in San Diego County. Almost 1,500 new cases were reported today, and there were 4 new deaths.
New information is emerging about the former La Mesa police officer at the center of this controversial arrest video. A preliminary hearing got underway today for Officer Matthew Degas. Our ABC 10 News reporter Rachel Bianco joins us on this story. And Rachel, the ex-cop is charged with filing a false police report in connection with this arrest.
You're right, Steve. And the former officer and his wife just left the courthouse. Testimony wrapped up for today. And so far, much of it focused on whether the former officer actually saw Amari Johnson smoking on the trolley platform. That was supposed to be the initial reason for the stop. But ultimately, the encounter led to so much more. Former La Mesa police officer Matthew Degas listened as Detective Julie Jensen testified that Degas told her he initially stopped Amari Johnson because he thought he was smoking on the Grossmont trolley platform. She says the fired officer also told her Johnson got physical.
He said Mr. Johnson swatted at his hand or pushed his hand.
On the body camera video, Degas can be heard telling Johnson that he hit him.
I'm talking to you and you smacked me.
Bro, nobody smacked you, bro. Why I smack you?
You didn't?
Why I smack you?
You didn't hit my arm?
Why I smack you? But why are you grabbing me though?
Johnson was initially arrested for assaulting an officer, but all charges were dropped. Ultimately, the DA charged Degas with a felony count of filing a false police report. Supporters for Johnson say the charges don't go far enough.
The aggression that we see in the video, it tries to antagonize a response from Amari Johnson. I see in the video, and we all see in the video, where he's holding Amari Johnson, pulling him by the t-shirt and pushing him away.
Supporters of the fired officer say the case should be thrown out.
I think she's trying to appease the mob rule. Obviously, 2 days after this George Floyd incident, it's very volatile. I mean, our society, they want to demonize police officers. It's time that we stand up and support our police officers.
If this case goes to trial and Degas is convicted, he could face up to 3 years in prison. Johnson has filed a lawsuit against the former officer and the city of La Mesa. Reporting live in El Cajon, Rachel Bianco, ABC 10 News.
Rachel, thank you. San Diego police are investigating the death of a man whose body was found at a park in City Heights. Officers were called to Central Avenue Mini Park just after midnight and found a man with traumatic injuries to his upper body. The victim, identified as a white male in his 20s, was pronounced dead at the scene. The circumstances leading up to the man's death, they were unclear so far, but police are investigating it as a homicide.
Turning now to our weather, local mountain communities are experiencing thunderstorms today with the threat of flooding. This was the scene at Palomar Mountain earlier today. ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos is tracking those conditions. Hi, Angelica.
Hi, Lindsay. And at times, those thunderstorms bring heavy rain, but also a brief cool down. At one point, the temperatures dropped to 59 degrees there. Now they're at 73. And you can see a big difference from the rest of the mountains where the temperatures are still in the upper 80s. It is warm, it is humid, and the threat for thunderstorms will continue. A flash flood watch will remain in effect until tomorrow evening. Even tonight, we could see some thunderstorms developing and then potentially drifting to the west. So the best potential for development starts in the mountains, but we could see some movement as we go into tonight. What you saw just there is what we've seen throughout the afternoon. What is actually happening right now, just a few spotty showers near Borrego Springs, north of Mount Laguna, and also in Campo. The rest of the county is looking dry for now, but we could see some additional development through the evening. I'll show you the best chance for heavy rain throughout the week and your 7-day forecast.
All right, thanks, Angelica. The Dixie Fire is now the largest single wildfire in California history. That fire has burned almost 500,000 acres and is just 22% contained as crews continue to battle hot, dry, and windy weather. That fire has destroyed more than 900 homes and other buildings and gutted the town of Greenville. More than 12,000 people in the region are also under evacuation orders. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but utility giant PG&E said that it may have been sparked by blown fuses and a pole malfunction from their equipment.
There are new developments from New York, where Governor Andrew Cuomo resigned today in a live public address. This comes just 1 week after a report from the state attorney general there found he sexually harassed 11 women. Cuomo's resignation will be effective in 14 days. ABC's Rena Roy explains what happens next.
After serving nearly 3 terms as the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo is out.
The best way I can help now is if I step aside and let government get back to governing.
Many speculated the governor would fight until the end, but he's officially stepping aside in exactly 14 days, saying he doesn't want to be a distraction after the state attorney general's report concluded that the governor sexually harassed 11 women.
In my mind, I've never crossed the line with anyone.
Cuomo apologized for any misinterpreted or offensive behavior, but called the AG's report unfair, untruthful, and politically motivated.
This is not to say that there are not 11 women who I truly offended. There are. And for that, I deeply, deeply apologize. I take full responsibility for my actions. I have been too familiar with people.
The calls for his resignation had been growing louder.
I continue to believe the governor should resign.
President Biden reacting to the governor's announcement.
I respect the governor's decision. Thought he's done a hell of a job. And I mean, both on everything from access to voting to infrastructure, to a whole range of things. That's why it's so sad.
Attorney General Letitia James calling his resignation an important step towards justice. His first accuser, Lindsay Boylan, thanking James and the other investigators, saying she hopes this will make it safer for other women to report their own harassment and abuse. Cuomo could face potential misdemeanor charges in Albany stemming from a criminal complaint filed by a former executive assistant. At least 5 district attorneys across New York State are investigating his alleged behavior, which possibly occurred in their jurisdiction. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul will become the first female governor in New York history. She released a statement saying she agrees with Governor Cuomo's decision to step down, adding it is the right thing to do and in the best interest of New Yorkers. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.